What is up, Diosy fans? Diosy here. I know, surprise! It's a 3-video day, but I really wanted to do this because I realized something. So if you want to get straight to the tier list, there'll probably be a timestamp. If not, it'll just be on the screen. Okay, so I realized that for the past week, I was like, I'm running out of Wings of Fire ideas. But then, right today, I'm sick. But my head realized I'm not running out of ideas. It's that there are ideas that seem too basic to me that are not basic, like rating off ships. Now this is the same tier list that JMA used. I'm a big fan and not a copycat, but I really am a big fan. And all the other tier lists that I could find, well, they were not perfect. So really, this is good. Okay, so anyway, I'll leave a link to the tier list down below. But with it, let's begin. Okay, first up, Clay Peril, A tier. I don't find this perfect, but Clay Peril is pretty decent. I mean, overall, I feel like, how do I say this? It's good. It's good. Yeah, I really can't say much. Clay is pretty good. Peril is pretty good. Peril is overly obsessed with Clay, but it's not like toxically overly obsessed, which I feel like is pretty good. Yeah, literally much. It's pretty good. Rip Nami, A tier. I feel like this is an underrated ship, in my idea. It doesn't get much page time, but when it does, you feel for them. I'm pretty sick, but overall, I feel like this is a pretty good ship. I don't know why I'm not talking a lot. I feel like for the whole book video, I gave out my most for all the books, and in here I'm giving out my least for some reason, but I don't know why. But yeah, I feel like Rip Nami was a good ship. Not perfect again, but pretty good. Do I even have to say? If you saw my ship analysis video of Glorybringer, you should know that this is, in fact, my favorite ship. Did I explain that? No, but yeah, Glorybringer is my favorite ship. There's nothing more I would put above, mainly because this is a ship that I truly wish and take to heart. If I am going to be in a ship, then this is going to be how I'm going to live the ships. And I honestly am really just fond of this. I like you. I hate you. Oh wait, no, I like you. But that's how I say I like you. I hate you. And that's how I would probably do it too. Okay, Orchid Mangrove, they deserve A tier. Did they get page time? No. But the love for each other is good. Okay, Strong Wings Fierce Teeth, B tier. I mean, I didn't really care for them as much, but after I read Prisoners, I was like, cool. They really do love each other, so they're good. But the overall characters individually aren't great, and together they're good, but not perfect. Okay, Sunny Flight, D tier. I would put it in F, but that would make the Sunny Flight people mad. I feel like F is too mad, so I'm gonna write no comment, as in I literally cannot say anything about it because I either hate it, no comment. I get it? Okay, Sunny's Flight is pretty bad. I get why people would ship it. A lot of my friends originally, when they read WAF, they also shipped it, but soon they realized that they were Fate Speaker. Star Speaker was a better one, so yeah. Anyway, Star Speaker, probably A tier. A lot of these ships get A tier for me because they're good, they get page time, but they're not perfect. Star Speaker is a pretty good ship. Overall, I feel like this ship does a lot of things good, and my favorite idea of this is that basically Fate Speaker is overly obsessed with Starflight, and she's gonna help him in the future. Sunny Speaker, no comment. It should be a friendship, not a ship. Coral Gill, probably A tier. A lot of ships are gonna end up in A tier. I didn't find this overly fond of at the beginning of most ships, But when I reached book 9, I felt a little more easy about it. We got more saving lore, mainly related to the royal family. Cough break. And yeah. Okay, Burn Scarlet D tier. I'm gonna actually add a row, sorry, not above, add a row below, then sorry for like messing this whole thing up, can't delete D tier, so I'm gonna delete this one, go to this one, change this one to blue, what, no, what, yeah, change this one to blue, and change the no comment one to darker blue. Okay, yeah, that's better. Okay, anyway, now that I fixed that, F tier, because we need an F tier. Burn Scarlet's probably gonna go still in D tier. It's not F, actually, even though I just made that. The problem I have with this is that the TikToks and, like, the YouTube shorts that I saw of this ship make it slightly better than the actual ship that's in the WoW canon. I do take like some online, because online influence is a big part of the ships that I rank normally, because like I really like a ship, but it's where online creativity of the people kind of make or break the ship, but mostly make it. Like, a good example of this is Godzilla X Mothra. It was barely mentioned as a symbiotic relationship in the movie, but people took it to storm. I'm talking Ruby's comics were just perfect about these ships. And this is overall just what I like about the internet in a good way. That if there is a ship that's pretty good and it's barely mentioned, people just give out their best fan fictions of the good stuff, the good fan fictions. And that's what I really love. And this is one of those where Burn Scarlet really got some good fan fiction, even though not getting enough page time and not being an actual ship. Okay, now that I'm done with all of that. Okay, Moral Seer and Blister. So this is F tier. This is similar to Burn Scarlet, but the problem with Moral Seer Blister is that they honestly hate each other. Like, there's actually no commemoration. They're more just partners in crime, and even that's more like, I literally am working with you because I have no other option, and you're a pretty good option. And that's not even, like, close to an online ship. I've seen, like, some content on Burn Scarlet, but I've seen nothing on Moral Blister, because, yeah. Okay, Thorn Stone Mover. Really love this ship, but it's gonna end up in B tier. Thorn Mover was good. I feel like it's good. I really love this ship. I really wanted Stone Move to continue on, but the sad lump that he is makes me realize Thorn deserves better, and Stone Mover is pretty trash now that I think about it. Sorry for anyone. Molder. This is gonna go in A+ tier. Now, before anybody's mad at me, if you watched my book 10, you probably learned about that I'm a big fan of the Molder, if I said so. Molder, again, it's like Glorybringer, slight off. They really fit for each other, in my idea, with Thorn's serious but open for comedy nature, as Molder's wet noodle but still comedy-like nature. Because they open for each other, they're fixed for each other. I feel like it's a really good ship that's pretty underrated. There's not a lot of online content about this, as far as I know. But still, I fell in love with this ship, and I do agree that this is by far one of my favorite ships. Okay, Palm Smolder. Not really no common, more like C tier. This was a good one. Whenever Deserter, they got like a bit of it, but like there was literally no inclusive page time where you get to see these two characters meet. It's always just like, no, Palm left me in Wingless 3, or Palm talking about Smolder. Never actually like the two of them interacting, which is why it's gonna go in C tier, because you know that the romance would have been pretty good for them to make an egg. Blaze Glacier. Now, I didn't understand why a lot of people ship these two. I'm gonna put them in A tier. The reason is, now that I realize, I found a lot of fondness to this ship not a lot, but some fondness to this ship in book 14, where Glacier's like, yeah, she's not. Glaze is actually the perfect. Oh, why did I say that? Glaze, it's like Glacier's just like, she's not gonna be a good queen, but I'm gonna help her, cause she a cool person. And yes, did Glacier have a husband? Yes, but it's cool. It's cool. Okay. Jerboa ex Glacier. Well, this makes me think. Glacier? How did Glacier have her eggs? This confuses me. Do they not care about the kings? But anyway, this is gonna go in B tier. It's good. There's mentions. It's like Palm Smolder. There's mentions. I feel like I like this ship more because you really do get to relate to these two more. Okay. Next up, Tower and Anemone. This is gonna go to A tier. There's not a lot of page time for them. There's actually no page time for them. This is just like a mentioning. But when I learned about this, took this to my heart. I really loved that Tamarin, the blind guy, is finally getting the girl that pretty much nobody expected he could get. And while online hasn't done much, it's still good. Turtle Toto, no comment. It's like Sunny Speaker. It's a friendship, not an actual ship, in my idea. Okay, Kinko. Okay, Turtleju. Turtleju is a easy A+ for me. Not an S, an A+. The ship was so good. I really, really loved this ship. Book 9 really helped me. I rated Book 9 a bit hard just because of this. So yeah. Okay. Kinkter, not Kinter, Kinkter for the. Okay, Winterdew. Winterdew is no comment. I just think. Okay, I'm gonna change this no comment one to friendships. Friend. Okay, wait, quotation. Ships. Okay. So these are friendships. They're people that ship these, but they're actual ships, friendships. Wait, what? That sounds wrong. Okay, anyway. Next up, Kinkajou and Moon. Friendships. It's a little friendship. I don't know why people do this. This is a ship tier list, not a friendship tier list. That's coming soon. Okay, Moonblee. A+. Okay. I really thought this was a good ship. Sunstreak is my wanting for their egg child. I want their child to be named Sunstreak. Or, yeah. But, oh yeah, that reminds me. I was, talking about my friend. I was like, if Gloria and Deathbringer have a child, I'm not even joking on how I thought of this, but their son, if it's a son, should be named Starfruit. Starfruit. Get it? Star because it's like Nightwing, but fruit because it's like Rainwing. Thank me later. I hope Glue the Mudwing sees that bit, and please comment about it, what you think about Starfruit. But anyway, Moonblee really was a good ship, but I saw it shine in book 15, where they're like, oh my god, I care for you. Kibbley, I love you, and all that stuff. So yeah. Moon Winter is more like a C tier. It should be the friendships, but Winter still has a thing for Moon, because you saw that in book 14. But overall, Winter Watch is a pretty decent ship. Kinter. Sadly, it's going to go in friendships. I'm not a Kinter shipper. I understand that this could have been one of the 3 routes, but I always saw this more as a big friendship. It really was in the edge of the ship list, but it was barely crossed out for me. This is a friendship for me, and my golly, if this was the friendship tier list, S+ tier, because this is my overall favorite, just dynamic of most stories. Okay, then you got the Trouble of Kibbley, Moon, and Winter. This is should be the most. It's gonna go back. Anyway, okay, fine. This is gonna go in D tier actually. I didn't see this as a never a canon ship, but this trio would work as a trouble because they just do. I've seen a lot of trouble fanfics of just things, and it's pretty funny Troubles are more like a comedy bit than an actual thing. I know there are people with actual troubles, but like troubles are more a comedy bit for me. And this is a good one for the in that matter. Ghibli Umber is gonna get F tier. There's like no mention of this in my head. So yeah. Blister Vulture, F tier. They literally never even met. Why do people ship them? Okay, Snowfox, Snowflake. I didn't know who these two characters were until today I read Winglet's book 4, and I feel like they're pretty good. D tier because they didn't get much page time, but they seem like they care about each other. Full Slayer Arctic. Now, this is sadly gonna go to B tier. I really loved this ship in the beginning and throughout the egg hatching, but soon I just was like, why did they have to start fighting? And this just made me angsty. And now talking about Nightwing Icewing, let's talk about half Icewing Nightwing. Whiteout and Thoughtful, they get an A+. It's just the most light-hearted fun, and I can imagine something like, you are the waterfall to my oranges, and you're the banana to my upward stream. And if this was like a normal world where like Darkstalker and Killer Cyber would normally be like, I don't know what's wrong with him, but that's romantic. I know, right? Like, that's what I want of Darkstalker, it's just to be like a slice of life than an actual romantic tragedy. And then moving on to the romantic tragedy, Clearstalker. This happily gets an S tier. Clearstalker just made me cry. I want an AU of just Clearstalker. I want a what if book of a slice of life. I want a slice of life Wings of Fire book about Clearstalker. And like how they would live their life out in like this teenagehood where they meet out with like Whiteful and like Glistener and everybody's like, it's just good. Yeah. Next we have Sunsight. This is sadly getting an A tier. It's a good ship. We know it worked out. But like, it's just like, literally the only thing we mentioned is Clearsight's like Sunstreak. That's who I'm going to marry. And thousands of years later, boom, you have multiple off-breeded, inbreeded children. Okay, Fathom and Indigo, another S tier. I really loved this ship. Really fell for it. I truly did like this ship. It's just a good ship. Can I say that? Okay. Luna Swordtail, that's another A+. I love these two, especially in book 15. They really got their perfect page time. Okay, next we have Blue Cricket, A tier. I saw a lot of people rated this S tier in Jade Mountain's tier thingy, like group tier list. I rated this an A tier. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. There's nothing wrong with it. They're wholesome, but as Jade Mountain once said, I didn't even see that coming. I knew it was gonna come, but I didn't know when it was gonna come, and it was just like, oh, he's cute, and it's like, yeah, I'm cute. It's like, oh, wait, oh, no, this is forbidden, blah, 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 boom, love. Okay, next up, my favorite overall ship name, Applejam. Okay, so Applejam gets an A+, because this is such a good and wholesome ship. I always didn't understand why people call Jambu gay, but now I do, and I'm like, cool, because like this is a good ship. I feel like the good part about Wings of Fire is that they can handle a culture that is surprisingly hated on and rooted to be destroyed, and they take this culture and just make it normal, make it fun, make it so that people can be straight, people can be whatever they want. And I wish that the way that they handle this in Wings of Fire could be the way that they can handle it in real life, rather than doing all of this, because there doesn't need to be a Pride Month, because if there's a Pride Month, it means that it's not normal. But to make it normal, you don't need a special month for them, because that makes them seem weird. Anyway, Snowfall and Lynx, this is gonna go for A tier. Not B, but honestly, I really like this. I really thought Lynx was a boy for the longest time until it's like she. Oh, it's a girl. It's still cool. This would probably be rated higher if this was a friendship tier list. But overall, like, as a ship in itself. It's pretty good. Okay, Skyfall, it's get this an A tier. I really was like Snail, and I was like, oh, so there's Skyfall is a thing. The chance of it happening is a decent chance, not like high, but like you know what Tweety does, she teases something, and you know there's like a 50% chance it's gonna be successful. So Skyfall is definitely going to eventually happen. Okay, next we have Leaf Ivy, probably gonna go in B tier. I really like Ivy. I thought she was the okay character in Dragon Slayer, but Leaf is honestly my least favorite out of anybody. So is she? He's the main reason that is dumbed down. I think they're a good ship, but they're not perfect. Sundew and Willow, S tier. Are they better than Glorybringer? No. I feel like Sundew and Willow deserve S tier, but this is like the order where I put these things. But these ships. Top to right, I'd probably Kibli and Moon wins this tier. Like adjusting, so like yeah. Does Clay Barrow better? Yeah, Rip Nami. Actually, I can stay there like that. Okay, that's like I'm like slowly adjusting the order that I'm gonna put these. I like Winter Watcher more than Smolder and Palm. Yeah, like that. Yeah, okay. So this is actually the order that I would put these ships in. Sorry for that. But you can see Glorybringer gets number 1 spot. So let's actually talk about my top 5 ships then. Actually top 10. Okay, so we have at number 10 we have Turtle Jew, and I really like Turtle Jew. Turtle Jew is a good ship. It's wholesome. It's nice. Taking our number 9 spot, we got Whiteful. Whiteful was just like, you're my apple to my oranges ship. It's weird, it's quirky, but it's a good quirky. You'll love it, so yeah. Take our number 8 spot, Apple Jam. One scene made this change for me. I was like, oh my god, this is so cute. Pretty good. Number 8. Molder, an underrated ship. I really ship these two. At numbers 10, 9, 8, 7. Number 6, we have Lunatail. Lunatail was good. It was amazing. Got a lot of page time in book 15, and overall, a really good ship. Amazing rebellion. Taking our top 5, we got Moonblee. Moonblee was really good. It got really fleshed out in book 15 and book 14 and all the other books, because it's like they understand each other, because they do. And they really are a good ship. Number 4, Willowdew. Willowdew was a really good ship. It's just that I thought it was really good. Just because something is pride and it's gay, I don't put it higher, because they're like, no, I handle gayism better than these straight ships. No, that's not gonna make it objectively better. The reason that this ship is still one of my favorites is because of the more forbidden romance element than the gay element. And the forbidden romance is one of my favorite parts about romance, so yeah. Taking our top 3, we got Into them. I don't know what to call it. Fathom and Indigo, they're a really good ship. I honestly think that they're really good. They're pretty nice to each other, and overall, I feel like this is the only Darkstalker ship that actually, got light, and we know that they had children. Okay, number 2, Clearstalker. One of my favorite ships overall, and yeah. Okay, before we go up there, let's actually mention some ships that barely made it. These are the Blue Cricket, Tsunami Riptide, Clay Peril, And also Tavern and Anemone, if they got more page time, they would definitely go to A+ tier and probably to the top 10. But winning it for me is Glorybringer. I mean, do I even have to talk about it? This is just such a powerhouse of a ship that I really just love it. So, yeah. Nothing much to say, but yeah. But guys, what do you think of the ship tier list? Just down below. If you have your own top 10 or so, just rate it down below. If you have any more tier lists that you want me to do, just put a link to them or just tell what you want and I'll do it. If you have any video ideas, please comment down below because I'm pretty much gonna use it. But guys, that's the end of this video. Hope you liked the video. Sub to the channel would be amazing. But that's Diozy.